Hi, welcome to AWS Tips and Tricks. This is Ben again, and today we're going to be talking about EC2 instances, AMIs, EC2, and snapshots. What is EC2? EC2 stands for Elastic Compute Cloud. It's on-demand scalable instances at the click of a button. It has on-disk storage, or you can use Elastic Block Store Disk Volumes, or EBS, which is similar to SAN-like storage in a traditional data center. With EC2, you can start, stop, and terminate instances quickly. EC2 instances run in a virtual private cloud within your Amazon account. There's security groups, which are similar to firewall rules. Gives you lots of flexibility around kind of apps and operating systems you want to run. Private key management for access. And you can also have load balancers, called elastic load balancers, to distribute traffic evenly between instances. What is an AMI? An AMI stands for Amazon Machine Image. With an Amazon Machine Image, you can have predefined operating system, or you can have predefined operating system plus application. You can also use the AWS Marketplace and pay per hour for software from several different vendors worldwide. As you can see here from the picture on the right, operating systems, different languages and libraries, and certified applications. Just to give you an idea of AMI snapshots, let's look at this picture here, and we're just going to go into it in a bit more detail. So what this picture represents is Amazon Web Services environment, your environment. This VPC stands for Virtual Private Cloud. So everything runs within your VPC, and within your Amazon account and the region that you choose, you've got at least 2 availability zones that you can work with. Here's an EC2 instance. So it has ephemeral on disk, has memory and CPU, and it has EBS volumes that can be attached. Now, when we're talking about AMI snapshots, we're talking about the ability to basically take an EC2 instance at a point in time and essentially back it up. Now, what backing it up or snapshotting the AMI does, it stores it in the background in Amazon's EC3 service, which means it's highly durable. Once you've saved in an EC2 instance as an AMI, it's then available to launch in any VPC in your account and any availability zone. Whereas an EC2 instance, once it's launched, can only launch in that single availability zone within the single VPC. So an AMI is like a point in time, and it's similar to a VM snapshot that you would have in a traditional data center. Here we are in the AWS Console. We've got 2 EC2 instances here. First, I'm going to talk about this one here called WinAMI Test. Now, this one here has been launched using a default AMI provided by AWS. So going through, we call the step 1, choose AMI, and then I've gone and chosen Windows Server 2016, and then I've gone through and launched the instance. Now I've got the second instance here. You can see the AMI ID. Now the second instance here has got an AMI ID called AMI Test. Now that AMI Test is an AMI that I created from this first server here. So as I mentioned before, what you can do is you can snapshot or create an image. What this does is it takes a point in time snapshot of the EC2 instance. And you click on create image. Now, if we go now, click on AMIs, and you'll be able to see that I've got my AMI image there, AMI test. What I can do to basically get one of these EC2 instances here is I can basically click on the AMI and click launch. And then I go through my normal process of launching the EC2 instance. And always a key thing to make sure is just a security conscious thing, is to make sure you only allow traffic to your IP, unless of course it's a web server or something where you know that you're going to let traffic come from the outside world to port 80 or port 443. But my advice is always click on here, my IP, that's my IP for now, my dynamic IP, review and launch. And when you launch, you can create a keep here or you can use an existing one. We're going to create a new one. And it's really important to download the keep here. So download the keep here. You can actually see how this works on one of my previous videos. And you launch the instance. Now, what we can see when we go back to the EC2 console is we can see this instance here has been launched from the AMI test. Now, of course, it won't happen that quickly because you'll see that there's another instance of just from the one I've started. It's now starting up. And you can see that it's got the AMI test, and it's got a keep here called test keep here. That pretty much concludes the video today for AMIs, for EC2 instances overview, and what is a snapshot. Thank you for watching, and please feel free to give feedback in the comments below.